Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Never Too Late. It's Kim here. I am here with you today, actually refilming a video that I made a couple of days ago. Today I think is the second, and I think I made it on Thursday, the 31st? And I released it, and then several people told me in the comments that it was really hard to see, that there was a really bad glare when I was showing objects. So I'm remaking it. This is a bag of jewelry that I got from shopgoodwill.com. If you're not familiar with that website, it is a auction site, and a lot of Goodwills from across the country have products that they put there to auction off. And it's very easy to bid. They have all kinds of auctions. They have clothing, they have accessories like jewelry, they have handbags, they have small appliances, they have, I mean, you name it, you can probably find it there. There's all kinds of things that you can bid on. The way it works is there is a minimum starting bid, and then there is always going to be a handling fee. I've had them be anywhere from 99 cents to $5, so you can definitely look at that ahead of time if you click into the particular auction. And then there is also shipping, which is generally around $10, sometimes even more. Because a lot of times they're selling stuff by weight, and when you're getting into 5-10 pounds, it's a lot. This one was not by weight so much. This is all stuff that was supposed to be, I think they called it newer jewelry. It came from Goodwill in California, and it, there's all things with tags and boxes and stuff like that. Like I said, I did do the unboxing of it, and then it was not a good video. I have been working on my closet room here, and my across the hall I have a room. This is what happens when your kids grow up and move out of the house. You get to claim their space. It's nice. But anyway, I do miss them, but I like having my rooms. Anyway, my room across the hall I have is my reselling room, where I have my office and my reselling inventory and all of that kind of stuff. So, and some of this I will definitely be reselling. So anyway, I did look up the particulars after I made the video, and it did not. So anyway, I was making the video downstairs instead, and the lighting was it just didn't work. So I'm doing it again, and I'm going to release it a second time because I don't want to put out videos that people can't enjoy watching. So let me know if you're ever watching one of my videos and you're like, girlfriend, you need to fix this. Let me know so I can try to either fix it or, re-record, which is what I'm doing in this case. Okay, so this whole thing with shipping, handling, all of that, this cost me $31.17, which is not bad at all for a lot of new tags jewelry. So I'll tell you what I do on the site. I don't like I've seen some of these auction things. I'm like, that is nice. I would love to get that. And then, 5 minutes later, I've been outbid by $20, it goes, and I don't want to spend that much when I don't exactly know what it is and the quality and all of that. And I'm also not looking to spend a lot of money for unboxings because I love to do these unboxings. I love to see what I'll find, but you never know if you're going to find enough in there to pay for your box or to, make any profit on or anything like that. So what I usually do is I'll go through and I'll find some that I like, and I will I'll bid the minimum bid, and then I'll just let it go. And if I get outbid, I get outbid, and sometimes I win, like this one with the minimum bid of $9.99. I think that's what it was. So obviously this is one of the ones that had a high shipping and handling fee. Anyway, I use this little, it is like a little tray from like a charcuterie kind of thing. And I use this for the jewelry. So anyway, I'm going to dump this out, and then let me go ahead, and I'm going to pause for a minute, lower the camera so you can see eye level and see not so much me, but the jewelry. Oh, let me pause first. Okay, this is going to be in 2 parts because I'll have to edit them together because I tried to unpause it and somehow it turned it off instead. Okay, so I'm going to pour this into the top. Woo! Trying to make sure nothing goes on the ground. And then we'll look at each thing and see what is in here. I did have, okay. So there are a couple things that came in boxes. I'm going to save the boxed things for last, I think. And we'll just go through this stuff first. So, all right, let's get started. The first thing I see is from Cat and Jack. It was 5 pieces of bracelets, and it looks like one was taken out, and we have 4 pieces left. Cat and Jack is, I think it is Target, maybe, where it's sold, and it's children's jewelry. And it says that this was $6 for the entire set of 5, and we have 4. But these are cute. These are really cute. And I do occasionally sell some children's clothing. I'm going to actually bring this down. I'm going to pause one more time and bring it to... Okay, it was really bothering to just watch my mouth. It was really distracting me. Okay, anyway, I do occasionally sell children's clothing, or I might even do just like a children's jewelry bundle or something like that. But so I like to include a free gift with all sales. So if I do happen to sell something for children, these would be cute to include as a free gift. So I love that. All right, next we have, this is called Soul Pose. It's made in India. Let me see if there's too much glare. Yeah, I'm going to take it out of the plastic. I think that might have been the problem, was I wasn't taking things out of the plastic. And, there's just a lot of glare. So, Soul Pose, made in India. The little charm says Soul Pose on it. I'm trying to get it to where you can see that. And it says Namaste at the bottom. It's just like a little braided, almost like a friendship bracelet. You can see in the back. So that's cute. That also, I think, might be something that would be a nice little... I don't think I'm going to put things back in the plastic. I think that would be a nice little either add-on to, if I had something that was a specific yoga outfit or something, that might be something nice to add on to that, or it might be a nice free gift for that same situation. All right, next is another, I think this is like either a bracelet, could be worn, I guess, as a bracelet or as a hair tie. But it is by Lilla, L-I-L-L-A is what it looks like it says. And it says bracelets, hair ties, and then it says love you to the moon and back. By Lilla, L-I-L-L-A. And it is by Lilla.com on Instagram and Facebook. And handmade with love in Colombia. So there it is. It has a heart. A little heart on there, but then it is just a hairband. I do have some more of these that I use as free gifts, so I will probably just add this one in and use that as a free gift for someone. Okay, next, this says Genuine Pearl Set made in China, and it's in the big bag and then in individual bags. So let's do these one at a time. Don't think we need to keep the little individual bags. Okay, so these are kind of interesting, but you know what I'm finding that I find a little odd? I don't know if you'll be able to see really well, but can you see that the pearls themselves are different sizes? This one is much bigger than this one. It's like obviously much larger. So I don't think I would sell these just because they're so... They say genuine pearls, but I'm rubbing them together. It's a little grit, but not that much. I don't know. I don't think I would sell these simply because the pearls are completely different sizes. And just because something says on the label genuine pearl does not mean that it actually is. We all know that everything isn't as it seems. Okay, this one is hard to get open. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is a gold tone necklace that looks the same as the earrings, but it just is the necklace. Now, the necklace I think is kind of cute. So I would think probably with this necklace, this does not feel like high quality at all, even high quality faux jewelry. I think I will probably throw the pearl earrings into a jar for crafting. And then this one I will probably add into my free gift pile and use it as a free gift at some point. Okay, next we have a necklace from Claire's. It looks like it was originally $7.99, marked down to $4. But it is a cute, here's the Claire's tag. But it is a cute little, okay, these beads are looking very pink in the light. And they are kind of a hot pink. They're not quite as bright of a pink as they're showing, but it is just a double strand with gold tone necklace. There are some kinks in the chain, I've noticed, and I'm not sure I can straighten that out without breaking it. I'll work on it a little bit more and see what I can do. I don't know that I would sell this on its own, but I may either use it as a free gift or include it in a jewelry grab bag. I do have some jewelry grab bags on my site for sale. It is 5+ items for, I believe they're $12. And that is on Poshmark, so if you're interested and just want a little surprise of some different jewelry, I do have those for sale. This is Lauren Conrad, and I think this is really kind of pretty. It is, once again, gold tone. And if you can see inside, let me see if you can see, there are little, I'm trying to hold this in a way. Here, let's try it like this. There's little, like, crystals in there that move around and shake around. So it's more than just, it's like almost like a leaf design to me. And then inside there are those little like white iridescent crystals. And then there is extra chain on the back. So this one I will list since it's Laura Conrad. I will do a Google image search, see what I can find out. And I will list this. I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure how much I would list it for. Okay, next we have a bracelet. This is the brand is called Silver Strike. It is 3dbelt.com. Silver Strike by 3D, hypoallergenic. There's no other information. Here's what the tag looks like. It looks almost like it's made to look like it has like a copper patina on there. But it's kind of pretty. It's just a stretch bracelet. So I'll probably do a Google lens search on this. I may list this on its own for something, or I may include it in a grab bag, because I mean I can see where this would be kind of fun to wear. So that will either be listing or a grab bag item. All right, let's see what's next. This one I think was on a tag, with a tag it's got lost somewhere. Okay, it's stuck. Give me just a second to get this untangled. Okay, it's tangled into another piece. There we go. Okay, this is kind of fun. Okay, so here's the pendant. Let me get the right side out. The pendant is a peace sign, and then it has this crystal on top, and then it is on like a gunmetal silver chain. And the chain comes down to a what's that called, like a lariat. You can move it up and down, so you can adjust it, and then on the end there's some little beads and crystals here. So there's that one. I think this is very, very cute. I like this one a lot. So that is also going to be either I'll either list it, or I will add it into one of the jewelry grab bags, or I may start listing some groupings of jewelry as well. Okay, this is just, I'm not going to take it out of the plastic, but it is just a little green lanyard. That's all it is, a little green nylon lanyard. I will add that into my my pile of free gifts. Okay, this is just a little tassel. It's a black tassel and kind of a, probably supposed to look like ivory, but I think it's just plastic. And then it has a key on the end, a little brass looking key. Now I am not sure exactly the point, what the purpose of this is, because I'm not sure. So I will most likely donate that because I'm not really sure what to do with it. Okay. This is, okay, does this have a brand? It just says fashion jewelry. No, nothing on it to tell me anything about it or how much it retailed for or anything like that. But the pendant is this, it does feel like it's glass though, but these definitely feel plastic. This one feels more like glass, so I'm not sure. But it's this big, kind of white, clear white heart, and then it has some baubles around it, and then it is just a nice chain of beads with some bigger pieces put in there intermittently, and then the earrings are just little matching little pink beads. So this, again, not something I would probably list on its own, but maybe I would use that as a free gift or include it in a jewelry grab bag. All right, here's a bracelet from Macy's. Originally 9 West. The Macy's label, I don't know if you can tell, but the Macy's label is covering 9 West. You can kind of see it underneath. And this does not tell me how much it originally went for because that has been marked out with a marker or Sharpie or something like that. But it's this really pretty bracelet. It's, once again, a stretch bracelet, but with these silver. I think this is very pretty. So I will probably list this, if only for a small amount. Okay, next is, this might be the best piece in here. This is from Macy's as well, but it is Anne Klein, and it does have the little Anne Klein logo. It says Anne Klein on there really small, and then there is like a little lion on there. I don't know if you can really see it. But it is just this string of pearls with little gold beads in between. Are they gold or silver? No, they're silver. I don't know why. In my mind, I just assumed they would be gold. But they do look silver here. Okay. It is just, I think it would be a strand you could double up. You could do it like, you know, a choker and a longer strand, or 2 kind of similar length strands. You could do a lot with it, or just wear it as 1 long strand. This is very pretty, and I think it did have the retail price of $36 on it. So I will be listing this probably, since it is new with the tag, probably listing this around $18, something like that. Okay, here we have a really, really pretty bracelet. You can see, let's see. It is, I'm trying to see if there's any markings. It does have, it says E. Delgarto, DEGARLO or TO. I don't know. I can't really tell. I will Google Lynn's both the name back there and the bracelet and see if I can find out who actually made it. I think it's very pretty though. It's got kind of a leaf and kind of a nature theme around it, and then that really pretty amethyst like stone. I don't think it is actually amethyst, obviously, but you know, amethyst like, and then it is a cuff bracelet. But I think that is very pretty, so I probably will list that one as well. I have to do some research. I have no idea for how much. Okay, next, I said I was going to do the boxes last, but this box was in here. I didn't take it out, so it the box just says my jeweled cross. I don't see any jewels, but it is a cross, and it's almost made to look like it's made out of, you know, nails. And that is in the box. I don't see any other labeling on it, but that is nice. I may list that as well for a small amount. Okay, let's see. I'm going to take this out. I think this is something I will most likely use as a gift as well. A free gift. This does have some, oh, this piece of plastic stuck to me. It does say something here. It says big tires? Big tires. I don't know. But it's a compass on like one of those, you know, the cable that's made out of that, supposedly that really strong cable that can hold a lot of weight even though it's small. But I don't think this is one of the ones that's meant to come off and come apart and become like a rope. I know there are some that are made, but I'm pretty sure those are expensive. But it just has one of these clasps here. But something that would be handy if you were a hiker or for camping or something like that. So I'll probably keep that as a gift. And if someone buys something that's very hiking, camping oriented, I could add that in with that. Okay. These are going to be hard to see, but I don't want to take them out of their bags. I'd have to actually open the bags. But these are, okay, let's see. 6mm, I think 6mm strand. They are the same. There's 2 packages of them. But this is, okay, these, they're looking very pastel-y. They're actually more in the brown family. These are actually a darker color. But these are very cute. So most likely what I will do with these is put them in one of my, I have not listed them yet, but on Poshmark I am going to list some crafting jars or crafting bundles, which will just be a certain poundage. I think Poshmark you can go up to 2 pounds with their normal label, so I might do that. I gotta make sure that's the correct number, but I would probably do that and maybe do 1 pound or 2 pounds of items that are either broken pieces of jewelry or things that have something on it that might work for crafting, and beads would definitely be that. I might actually include this because you could definitely use the tassel, and I think this key could be a very cute little charm or something, so I might include this in that as well. Same with the earrings. I'll probably throw this in. Someone might want to take the pearls off, use the pearls for something else, and then you could easily glue something else in there and make earrings out of them. So these are the kinds of things I would be putting into. Also, sometimes I get broken jewelry in some of these packages, and I would include those if they have something on them that would still be useful. All right, next, let's see if okay, this is the one that came. Sometimes it's just which one actually comes loose first. This is, it says it's nickel free. It was originally $9.99, made in China, but it doesn't really tell me where it's from. But for some of these earrings, they have a little bit of texture, but they're just kind of a little hoop that you would wear, a little textured. And then it has the, I know these are maybe, these used to be all the thing, and I still have some, and I still wear them with these different, you know, the different sizes and textures of rings. But these do have the same textured ones on. I will probably list this, not for very much, because, or I might just include it in, like I said, in a box, a little bag. I might include it, and these little bags are great for putting jewelry in if I'm using it as an extra gift. Anyway, yeah, I might just put that in also in a jewelry mystery box, which would contain, I always say at least 5 pieces, but the only ones I've made up so far have had much more than 5 pieces. So it's really more like 6, 7, 8 pieces. Okay, this is from City Chic, not anything I recognize. And it does say alarm protected, so it was sold in some store, but the original retail price is scratched out as again. So this is just a bunch of different, it's kind of ombre a little bit. It starts out, well, not really ombre, I guess, but color. It starts out with these kind of almost tannish, and then it goes to these more white, more silver, and then these kind of more of a, I don't know what you would call that, a dirty silver, kind of a moving towards like a bronze. But so you have the 3 different colors on each side. So that is very pretty. Definitely a statement necklace. I will probably, like I said, with most of this stuff, I'm going to look it up and I'm either going to sell it on its own or use it in mystery boxes. Okay, this is a little bracelet. It has an arrow. It's basically, you know, an arrow kind of twisted around. So you have the head of the arrow on one side and then the feathery part on the other side. I don't see any branding or anything, but it's just a cute little little bangle bracelet. So I will use that as a free gift as well. Now I did find two of these, and they are kind of signed on the bottom, almost like an artist's signature, but just kind of scratched in there. I'm not sure what these, you know, the original intention of these are. They're very cute. They're not exactly the same. They're slightly different. I mean, they're most, or maybe they're more the same if I turn them the same. Yeah, they're much similar, more similar. But they are just a little bit. They're not exactly the same. They may have been handmade. I don't know. I mean, I think it's possible they might be pewter. I don't know. I'm guessing, if I were going to guess anything, I would say maybe they are napkin rings. I really don't know. If you have any ideas about what these might be or what to use them for, let me know. I really have no idea what I'm going to do with them, to be honest. Okay, moving on. I don't know what these are. I'm going to take them out of the package. This, once again, looks like something that maybe was meant for children. But it is like a rubber thing here. This one is pink. And then they have these little things on them. And they came in 4 colors. I have no idea. I have no idea what this would be used for. I can't see any way that it would fasten to any. Maybe it fastens to something else. Maybe it's a band for something and you bought the extra bands. I don't know. If anybody knows what these are, I will Google Lens them and see if I can figure out what they are. Right now, I don't know what they are. If I can't figure out what they are, I will just redonate them. If I can figure out what they are, then maybe I can figure out what to do with them. Okay, next we have some gold tone bangles. These originally sold for $6.90. And this is Forever 21. Okay. So these are Forever 21 gold bangles. Different. Obviously a set of a lot. That's a lot to wear. But kind of fun. So yeah, these, same thing. I may list them, I may not, or may just include them in a mystery box, or maybe I'll separate them and give them out in pairs or a couple as an extra gift. I don't know. I'm not sure about those. This, I am very perplexed by this piece. It has a lot of pieces to it, but I can't seem to figure out how it's supposed. I feel like it's very tangled, and I probably should have untangled it. But I kind of forgot how tangled it was, honestly, when I thought about remaking the video. So that's my bad. I'm trying to figure out, I don't know. It has all these things on the bottom. They're not, like you can see, they're not very well made. It's not very nice. It just seems like the materials are not very good. Like you can see on this piece, it's just got a lot of blackening on it. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's on these cording. It's got all these pieces at the bottom. I might just include this also in as a crafting, because these, honestly, these stones are very nice. These would make very nice pendants on their own. I like the stones. And there's 4 of them in 4 different colors. There's a little pearl with a tassel. All of those are nice. The key says something. Something for time? Dig for time? Something for time? I don't know. I can't tell. It's very small. The brand is Bubu, B-U-B-U. So anyway, I will most likely, I just don't think there's any, I just feel like it just already looks like it's starting to tarnish and stuff. So I will most likely include that as a crafting piece. Okay, here's another one of those little bracelet slash hair tie things. I'm just going to take it off the card because the card seems like it got a little dirt inside or something. Okay, so it says on the back by Lila, or Lila, L-I-L-L-A, is the same as the other one. And this one just has kind of like a little, I don't know if it's supposed to be a protective eye, an evil eye, but it's got an eye. So I'm going to put that in my free gift pile as well. And throw that other part away that's kind of dirty. All right, let's see what this is. Okay, this is from, it just says, once again, fashion jewelry. Does not look like it's particularly, you know, good quality. This is just a bunch of chains, and then some of them have some little, like this, let me see if I can separate them. This one has a little, like, kind of a little sun kind of a charm. This one has some dangling stones on it. This one has, it looks like it's like a coin, meant to look like a coin. Sorry, and then this is just a thicker chain. So, you know, like I said, this just does look really, once again, it kind of looks like it's already starting to, excuse me, to tarnish. Talking too much, my throat is getting very dry. So I will most likely put this one in the crafting as well, because, you know, you could separate these chains and maybe use them for something. I don't know. This one is Jones of New York Signature. So that's a nice, a decent brand. Okay, let me get it all separated. So here's the tag. And it is a pair of rather large pearl studs. And then here's the, look at, I'll show you the bottom. Look at that. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different layers here of the pearls on the gold tone chain. This is really nice. Nice set. I will probably list that. Okay, some more. This looks some more stuff for children's gift or something. I don't know if this is a character I'm supposed to know. It's just a little bracelet with a little character. And then it is a little, just a little purple plastic ring. I am kind of collecting. I did in one thing, I got a little necklace with like an Ariel little pendant on it. So I am kind of putting together some children's jewelry to do just a lot of children's jewelry. Because you know, I didn't want to just do the one pendant by itself. I wanted to kind of put some different stuff in. I believe that this is a belt, and I think it is just a chain belt. Let me know what you think. It does have, you know, the clasp, but this looks way too big to be a necklace. I think it's meant to be a chain belt. So here would be, for lack of a better word, the buckle. And it looks like it originally retailed for $24. Byron Bay Western Body. I'll have to do a little research, see if I can figure anything out about that, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that at the moment. Okay, we're getting towards the end. Now these are 2 separate pieces, but I think I'm going to sell them as a set. And this came from a little boutique called Reagan's Boutique. And this is a Frida pendant. And I think it's Frida, the artist, Frida, I can't think of the last name now. So it is, this is a little, you might recognize her, but it's just a little pendant. And then it's on this kind of bronzy colored chain. And then along with that, these earrings, like I said, they're Frida, but they are not the same background. So these are Frida studs, originally $9, Reagan's Boutique. So they obviously came from the same place. So I thought I would sell those as a set and post those on Poshmark. And here's the tag that came on that piece necklace that I couldn't find before. KBD Studio Handmade Los Angeles. So I will put that back on that piece. Okay, this is interesting. It is Myron Pexi, Z-H-I-J-I-A jewelry. Zija's jewelry? I don't know. But it is a silver tone chain, really pretty chain. And then it has this long pendant on it. So if you know anything about, if there's some significance to this, let me know in the comments. I don't know. So, not at all sure. I'm going to have to look that up. Not sure what I'm going to be doing with that one either. Okay, let's take this out of its little baggie. This is just a nice little corded bracelet. in this really pretty kind of blue teal color. It has the infinity sign, it has some hearts, it has a little bauble there, and then just a braided one, and it just, you know, it has just the lobster claw hook on the back. Oops. Probably going to be a free gift to go with something that would match. Okay, we have another little. So while I'm opening this, let me tell you, hopefully I didn't lose my little sheet. I did count the items, and there were 42 items. So 42 individual items. And I did pay $31.17. So that comes out to 74 cents per item, which is not bad at all. 74 cents per item is fine. I really do think I will be able to make a little bit of money back. I feel pretty confident I'll make my money back on this box. So this is a ribbon, a breast cancer ribbon bracelet. And it does extend, so you could probably wear it as an anklet as well. Honestly, I will probably keep this one. I actually, now that I'm putting it on, I think it's probably meant to be a bracelet. I will probably keep this one and wear it, you know, in the summer. My mom did pass away from cancer, but it was not breast cancer, but she did pass away from a different type of cancer. So, you know, all of the cancer remembrance and, you know, they all matter to me. And so I will probably keep this and wear it myself, because I think it's important that we're still trying to find a way to combat the horribleness of cancer in all of its forms. And I think when you lose, and I actually lost 2 people within a couple of years of each other. I lost my mother and my mother-in-law to cancer. And an uncle I lost not long before that to complications from cancer surgery. So kind of throw that in the same boat. Anyway, not to get sad and morbid, but definitely, you know, I will wear that, and I will think about the people that I've lost and the people that have lost their battle with cancer. I actually have someone I used to work with who is battling breast cancer right now, now that I'm thinking about it. So yeah, definitely something that will be important for me to wear, and that I will wear in remembrance and in, you know, sending energy to those that are fighting it now. All forms of cancer. But anyway. Okay, so this is apartment 9. It looks like it's sold at Kohl's. And it was $22. I think this is super pretty. Now, it's on the chain backwards. It's on the little card backwards. So this is the front of it. Isn't that pretty? It's not very long. It's more of a choker length. It does have some, you know, extender there, so you can make it longer, but I think I would wear it more as a shorter length. I really like this. I may keep this, if we're being honest. I love the shapes. I love that the shapes aren't all the same. I love it. I love the gunmetal silver. This is just right up my alley, so there's a good chance I will keep this. All right, so we're getting to the things in boxes now. This claims that it is 24 karat gold plated, but I don't see anything where it's going to actually give me more information about that. And it is a little pendant with, I don't know if you can see the little bird, but there's a little bird there. Looks like maybe a little dove or something. And then inside the little cage are some little iridescent crystals that shimmer and move around. I think whether it's claiming to be gold plated, like I said, I don't know, but it's very pretty either way. So that is something that I probably will resell for a small amount. All right, this next one doesn't really, I don't think it gave me any information. It says box made in China. It doesn't say anything about the actual set itself. Let's see if it says anything. Nope, nothing on the box. Okay, well, it's cute. It's cute, but I don't know anything about it, so I would assume just costume jewelry. It's just kind of a silver heart with a little bit of rhinestones and then some rhinestone earrings. Very cute. Once again, maybe I will put this together with something else, maybe with a bracelet or something, and maybe I can light it up, or this might be something that ends up in a mystery box. I don't know. All right, next we have, this is very hard. It's tape, so I'm not going to try to get this one out of the box. Looks like it was originally $9.99. It is Pet and Me jewelry, a bracelet, and collar charm. And it comes with, so it comes with a little collar charm for the dog, and then you can really see if oh, there we go. Maybe I can get it to come out the side. There is also this a little charm, and the little charm at the bottom, it just says Fur Baby. So the charm down here that you can't really see very well says Fur Baby, and then that's the bracelet for the person, and then for the puppy is the little paw print to put on their collar. Neither of my dogs, if I put this on their collar, they would drive themselves crazy trying to get it off. So I might try to sell them. I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to do with that one either. All right, so we're down to just the boxes. Okay, so this is Faviana. I don't know why that somehow sounds familiar, but I could just be thinking it sounds like something else. So here is what it is. It is in a very nice box. No more information in the box. It just says Faviana on the front, and I think that is their little symbol with the F's going in different directions. And then here is what it looks like. And what it says is celebrate yourself. I love that. And then on one side it says Faviana, and on the other side it has the same little symbol with the 4 F's. Looking on the inside, I'm not seeing anything, and it is just a little cuff bracelet. I think that's really pretty. I'm sure it's faux silver, but you know, it's just, but it looks really nice. It's very shiny. I'm going to research that. I'm going to have to figure out what exactly that is. All right. These two are the same. Original Murano glass, Italia. So here we go. And it just says original Murano glass, Italia on the inside as well. This is a pendant on a like kind of almost suede feeling cord chain, and then it has the lobster claw. But I feel like it's very pretty. It's obviously little pieces of glass kind of meshed together. Turn it a little sideways, you can see it. And this one has some very bright colors, the blue and the yellow and the orange. I think this is really, really pretty. Really pretty. I will look this up more and find more about it. I really don't know very much about it, but maybe this is something that people look for. I have no idea. And then this is the very last piece. And it has the same thing, original glass, made in Italy. And then on the other side, it does have the store's telephone number and information. I'm not going to call Italy, but this one's a little different in that it's beveled on the edge. The other one was just a straight edge. This one is beveled on the edge. And then the colors are a little bit different. I don't think the other one had the blues in it as much. But same idea of the little glass pieces with the flowers just kind of all molded together. I think these are very, very, very pretty. I like them a lot. I may keep one of them, to be honest. We'll have to see. I'll have to look them up and see. So let me put these back in their box. I don't want them to get, they're made out of glass. Don't want them to get broken or chipped or anything like that. So I did say 74 cents per item. Okay, I'm going to pause again and I'm going to lift this up. Okay, this video ended up being a lot longer than I intended. It's already at 40 minutes, so I'm going to keep this quick, I say, and then I probably won't. But anyway, so let me know what you think in the comments. Was this a good haul for $31.17, 74 cents per item? I think it was a good value. Let me know what you think. I will probably be posting some of these pieces at some point. I do have a lot of things to get posted, and I kind of took a pause on posting while I was reordering and adding shelving and stuff into my selling room. So I will probably be posting this at some point. If you do see something you really love and you want to figure out a way to get it sooner, I can post it for you sooner. You can message me on my Instagram, and I will put my Instagram and all my selling sites in the description of the video, so you can get in touch with me. You can message me on Instagram, or you can leave me a comment if you so choose. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the same thing I said last time, because I'm gonna try to remember. I know what I said. I'm gonna try to remember, but anyway, basically the gist of it was that it is never too late to look at things that maybe you started at one point, or you tried to do at one point and it didn't work out, but it's always still been there with you, that you kind of wish you had finished it, or wished you gave it another try, or maybe just wished you tried in the first place and never did. And I really had this kind of come home to me from a movie that I watched on Netflix. And the movie was called Nyad, and it was about Diana. I think it's Diana. It's either Diane or Diana Nyad. And she was a open water distance swimmer. And when she was young, I want to say somewhere in like her early 20s, she made a bunch of open water swims, but she attempted to swim from Cuba to Key West and did not make it. And the movie is about her life. It has, I think it's Annette Bening plays her, and then Jodie Foster plays her best friend. And I found this movie incredibly inspiring, because I don't want to give the movie away, but at the same time, she goes on to, as she is getting, I think, about to turn 60, if I'm remembering the age right, she decides to attempt it again. And most people would say, oh, you didn't do it when you were 20. How are you ever going to do it when you're 60? Why even bother trying? But she believed in herself and wanted to try. So I just found that so inspiring. The whole idea of that, and her perspective was, maybe I just know more. I'm a better place. My age is making me, physically, maybe I'm not in the same space, but mentally, maybe I'm in a better place to make it than I was when I was younger. And I think probably most of us, if not all of us, are not going to attempt an open water swim that's never been done before. But maybe there are some things out there that in our mind we're saying, oh, I didn't do it when I was young. There's no point in trying it now. I really feel like making YouTube videos was kind of that for me, where, that whole thought of, wow, if this had been around when I was younger, I would have done it. And then one day I said, but why? Why am I saying my chance to do this has passed? I'm still alive and kicking. And I'm so glad that I took that step, took that risk, stepped so far out of my comfort zone and gave it a try, because this has just been so fulfilling and so wonderful. And I've met so many amazing people doing this. So, I think that's why I found that movie so inspiring, because it's just the whole idea that you shouldn't let something like age define you. And there are so many things I think in life that we do let define us. And like, obviously, I'm not going to get into my head to swim from Key West to Florida and actually not die. So that's not what I'm going to try. But, there are maybe other things that I started and I didn't finish. It could be as simple as and this is true, I started a cross stitch. I made cross stitch Christmas stockings for my children when they were young. And I was going to make one for my husband and one for me. And I started my husband's, and then it sat for like probably 25 years. And then I went back to finish it. And I'm like, I don't even like this. And so we bought a new one. He picked out the one he wanted and bought it. And, I started it. Now I'm back I haven't finished it yet. But I would like to finish that. That is one of those things that I started and I can finish it. It's not a huge thing, but it's something that I left unfinished that I wish I would have finished. And there's no reason why I can't finish it at some point. And it's really something I need to start working on at night when I'm watching TV and stuff. But anyway, it can be something bigger, like you always wanted to take an art class. You wanted to learn how to paint. so many things. So many different things. And it's not just age that defines us. We let so many things in life define us and make us question our abilities. And I know I'm trying not to let that happen. It's not always easy. Sometimes it creeps in and you don't even realize it's happening. But I just encourage us all, me included, to find those things that maybe we always wanted to do and never tried, or the things that maybe we started but didn't finish for whatever reason. And if it's something that we, maybe we started something and didn't finish it because we really didn't like it, then let that one go. Let's that one stay in the past. But look at things and say, this is something I never finished or I never did that I think I'm still interested in. Take that first step to figuring out, is there a class I can take? Is there a way I can learn this? Is there a way I can finish this? And I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm sending that out for all of us. And if you do have Netflix and you enjoy that type of movie, I highly recommend Nyad. I thought it was very good. I thought, the performances were great. And just the whole feeling of the movie was just, for me, I feel like different people can watch movies and get something else out of it. But for me, I just found it very uplifting and very encouraging that we can be more than what we think we are and what other people think we are. And we shouldn't limit ourselves by those thoughts. So, all right, I said it was going to be short. And then, of course, it wasn't because, it's me. I don't know how to do short. All right, I'm going to go though. Now I am going to go and hopefully do some listing of things and get some stuff up on Poshmark. Like I said, I will have all my selling sites if you would like to visit me and see. And I said this before, but I'll say it one more time. If you see, or maybe I said it in a different video, I don't know, but just in case, if you see something and you are interested in it on any of my selling sites, please message me, because when you go into whatever it is you like, if you click on that item and it gives you, you're seeing the actual item and the information about it, it will give you a place that you can message me. And if you message me and tell me that you watch my YouTube videos, I will send you back an offer and I will give you the best deal that I possibly can, because I definitely want to give my YouTube supporters the biggest discount, the biggest deal that I can give, more than I would, normally do, because the fact that you watch my videos and support me here, it just means so much to me. So just wanted to remind you, if you do, don't buy something without messaging me first so I can give you a better deal on it. All right. I will see you all in the next video, and I hope you have a really, really wonderful day, night, whatever it is, but I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.